Are you ready to take your pizza game to the next level and create a mouth-watering, authentic New York-style pizza? Look no further. In this video, we'll guide you step by step through the process of making the perfect pizza dough, crafting a delicious homemade sauce, and assembling a pizza that will rival any pizzeria in the Big Apple. With our innovative twists and expert tips, you'll be able to make a pizza that's crispy, cheesy, and full of flavor. The perfect combination for an unforgettable pizza experience. So grab your apron and get ready to impress your friends and family with your newfound pizza making skills. New York-style pizza is known for its thin, crispy crust, tangy tomato sauce, and generous toppings. Making it at home may seem intimidating, but with the right recipe and techniques, anyone can create a mouth-watering pizza that rivals those found in the city's iconic pizzerias. In this guide, we'll walk you through each of the process steps, from making the perfect dough to selecting the right toppings. So let's get started. Ingredients for the dough. 4 cups all-purpose flour. Provides the base of the dough and gives structure and texture to the crust. 1 teaspoon active dry yeast, the leavening agent that helps the dough rise and become light and fluffy. 1.5 teaspoons salt enhances the flavor of the dough and helps to control the yeast activity. 1.5 cups warm water activates the yeast and helps to hydrate the dough. 2 tablespoons olive oil gives the dough flavor and helps it to stay moist during baking. 1 tablespoon honey adds sweetness to the dough and helps to activate the yeast. For the sauce, 1 can whole peeled tomatoes provides the base of the sauce and gives it a tangy sweet flavor. 2 tablespoons olive oil adds richness to the sauce and helps to infuse the garlic and herbs. 2 cloves of garlic minced adds plunged and pungent flavor to the sauce. 1 teaspoon dried oregano provides a savory, earthy flavor to the sauce. 1 teaspoon dried basil adds a sweet, herbaceous flavor to the sauce. Salt and pepper to taste enhances the flavor of the sauce and brings out the natural sweetness of the tomatoes. For the toppings, 2 cups shredded mozzarella cheese provides the base of the pizza's cheesy goodness. 1.5 cup grated Parmesan cheese adds a sharp, salty flavor to the pizza. Pepperoni, a classic pizza topping that provides salty, savory flavor and adds texture to the pizza. Sliced bell peppers provides a sweet, crunchy texture and adds a pop of color to the pizza. Sliced mushrooms adds an earthy, savory flavor to the pizza. Chopped onions provides a sweet, pungent flavor and adds texture to the pizza. Fresh basil leaves adds a fresh, herbaceous flavor to the pizza. Instructions. Make the dough in a large mixing bowl. Combine the flour, yeast, and salt. In a separate bowl, whisk together the warm water, honey, and olive oil. Add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and mix until a shaggy dough forms. Turn the dough out onto the floored surface and knead for 10 minutes until smooth and elastic. Place the dough in a large greased bowl, cover with plastic wrap, and let rise for 1 hour or until double in size. Preheat the oven to 500 Fahrenheit and place a pizza stone in the oven to heat. Make the sauce in a blender. Puree the whole peeled tomatoes until smooth. Heat that olive oil in a saucepan over medium heat. Add a garlic and cook for 30 seconds. Add the tomato puree, oregano, basil, salt, and pepper, and simmer for 20 minutes. Divide the dough into 2 equal portions and shape into rounds. Stretch and shape the dough into 12-inch circles, making sure the edges are slightly thicker than the center to create a crust. Spread the tomato sauce evenly over the pizza dough, leaving a small border around the edges. Sprinkle the shredded mozzarella cheese and grated Parmesan cheese on top of the sauce. Add your desired toppings such as pepperoni, sliced bell peppers, sliced mushrooms, chopped onions, and fresh basil leaves. Carefully transfer the pizza to the preheated pizza stone in the oven using a pizza peel. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes or until the crust is golden brown and cheese is melted and bubbly. Remove the pizza from the oven using the pizza peel and let cool for a few minutes before slicing and serving. Tips and tricks. Use high-quality ingredients such as San Marzano tomatoes for the sauce to create a more authentic New York-style flavor. Use a pizza stone to help create a crispy crust and evenly cook the pizza. Stretch the dough by hand rather than using a rolling pin to prevent the dough from becoming rough and tough. Letting the dough rise for an hour helps to develop the gluten and creates a lighter, more airy crust. Preheat the oven and pizza stone for at least 30 minutes before baking to ensure that the stone is fully heated. Don't overload the pizza with toppings, as this can make the crust soggy and prevent it from cooking evenly. It is not recommended to add instant dry yeast directly to cold or cool water, as this can cause the yeast to go into shock. Instead, it is advisable to add the IDY to your flour mixture. It is important to note that instant dry yeast is different from active dry yeast, which needs to be activated by adding it to the water before use. It is crucial to mix the oil in as a final step after incorporating all the flour. This is because allowing the flour to fully hydrate is essential. Using an excessive amount of pizza sauce can result in a soggy pizza crust. Therefore, it is important to be cautious and avoid using too much sauce. Making New York style pizza at home requires a bit of time and effort, but the end result is well worth it. With a few key ingredients, expert techniques, and some practice, you can create a pizza that rivals those found in the Bang Apple. So go ahead and give it a try. Your taste buds will thank you. Thank you for joining us on this journey to make the perfect New York style pizza. We hope you found our tips and tricks helpful in creating your own masterpiece. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the pizza and subscribe to our channel for more delicious recipes and cooking tips. And as always, let us know in the comments how your pizza turned out. We would love to hear from you. Until next time, happy pizza making!